Welcome to TA Outdoors. I'm halfway through building myself a bushcraft shelter. I'm out here in this woods for the next 24 hours, but this is not a normal survival challenge because my wife has hidden 5 items inside a black box somewhere in the woodland. I had no idea that I was making this episode. It was a total surprise to me, but let's roll on the footage from earlier.
Are you busy?
No, I'm reading Land Rover Monthly.
Right, get your shoes on.
Why?
Come on, we're going out.
Can't finish my tea.
No, come on. Time to go.
Where are we going? Oh.
No, you'll see.
I'm meant to be filming today, by the way, so...
Yeah. It's alright.
It's going to be a short one.
Come on.
This is not a pub.
So, something different.
Right.
I have got
I haven't seen that in ages.
your Garmin thing, which
Yeah.
hopefully, if I've done it right, there are GPS coordinates on it. So I've hidden a box of 5 items.
Right.
You're off for the night. See you later in the doghouse.
And it's on this, I've got to go to this location.
Yeah.
And you've hidden it.
Yeah.
What colour, what's it look like?
It's a black box.
A black
You'll
box.
spot it.
How many
yeah.
items?
5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
2.9 miles away.
You're
Brilliant.
for a little walk
All right.
in this lovely hot weather.
Expect a phone call in a few hours then.
Yeah, but as you are going to be out overnight, I did bring a jumper with us.
Oh, okay.
And
I see
you've
that.
got a little bag here of bits
Oh, so
with
I
your
don't have a
camera
bag.
and stuff. Well, camera and
Survival
bits to-
items. Oh, no,
No, just-
as in...
Camera.
So I've literally just got camera gear.
Yeah. Your items are in the box once you find it.
That's quite smart. First thing. Oh, we've got a drone. Camera light. You've thought this through. Head torch. Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. And some power banks.
The usual... Oh, is that spider just ran out?
Where?
Oh.
What, my jumper?
Oh, I don't know. Something just...
I'm about
Or
to
is
wear
it fluff? Don't know. Something just... Don't know.
Okay. This is gonna be
I hope
fun.
it's not, because I don't want it in my car.
Well, wherever
Right.
I'm going, I'm going to have spiders, aren't I? Right.
See you
Oh,
tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I've just been dropped off by Em. She's given me the GPS coordinates and it's saying it's 2.9 miles away in 28 degree heat. This better be worth it. I'm just stopping under this tree. It says it's so hot. It says I'm now 1.7 miles away. So I've just done a mile, but it's so hot and I've got no water. I'm hoping there's some sort of water there that Em's left me in this box. This temperature is uncomfortable. Right, let's move on. Okay, according to GPS, it's now 0.4 miles away. It's half a mile. I've had plenty of stops in between because it's so warm. So we're 253 feet away. That little red flag there, that's where Em's put it. I'm covering the coordinates with my thumb, so I don't want hundreds of thousands of people potentially coming to this place. 15 feet away, I'm so close to the flag. It's somewhere here, but I can't zoom in anymore. So I just got to keep looking around. It's really dense though. Really dense. Somewhere in there is a black box. Oh, I think that's it. We have a black box. Did them say 5 items? Oh. Oh, empty bottle, I know what that means. Gonna have to collect water, aren't I? Water purification tablets. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Survival blanket. Foil one. Paracord bracelet with whistle. And this is for our kids. Mini gingerbread men. There I was expecting no food. Thanks, love. Appreciate that. So that's it. That's all I've got to survive for the next 24 hours. To be fair to Em, she's got the main thing right. Water. I'm pretty sure there's a lake nearby. When I looked on the GPS, it seemed to be a lake not too far away, maybe about half a mile away. So I have access to water, and I've got 4 purification tablets, which means I've got the opportunity to make 4 litres of water. But I do have to wait half an hour for these to work, so I've got to allow that, and I'm quite thirsty already. Shelter, that doesn't leave a lot to be desired. I've used these before, but it is going to be a mild night. I think 12 degrees Celsius, so I can get away with that, I think. Paracord, I don't think I'm going to need to do a fire tonight, because I don't really need to boil water, because I've got water purification tablets. There's no point doing a fire. Everything's tinder dry. This is a tinder box. If I started a fire here, I would start a huge forest fire, and I don't really want to do that. But we could use this for shelter, definitely. This is all my food for the next 24 hours. I'm glad I had a big breakfast. I am cracking one of these now, though. There we go. Let's ration these little gingerbread man. How many calories? There's only 300 calories, but I do tend to have big breakfasts in the morning, and I think my wife knows that. So we're going to have to forage probably for a bit of food, and we'll go a little bit hungry for tonight. Oh, I don't know what to do in terms of shelter or water. There's so many resources here for shelter. So much resources. I might start the shelter first, but I'm going to need water really soon. There's actually 2 lakes. This is one of the closer ones that's half a mile away, so it's not too bad. There's another one just down here as well. I've got this, and I've got 2 trees just here. There's enough room for me to lie down here, but that one looks a bit precarious. Yeah, I reckon this could work. Here's the thing, folks. There's a 30% chance of thunderstorms tonight. Generally, knowing the British weather, I don't trust that forecast. I could easily have no shelter at all and just use the mylar blanket, and probably it'll be uncomfortable, but just sleep straight on the forest floor with that reflecting my body heat. However, like I said, I don't trust the British weather, and 30% is probably actually quite a high chance of thunderstorms. So I'd rather build a shelter so that I don't get caught out in the night. I don't have a saw, so I've just got to snap these down to length a bit. Going to use some of the paracord from this bracelet. This is called a cobra weave, the way that's weaved on to the buckles there. There's a video on my channel on how to make a cobra weave. There you go. There's the 2 clips. For those wondering how much paracord is on these bracelets, there's the start. And there's the end. An arm span, basically. Over a metre and a half probably. Plenty of cordage. Certainly enough to tie that log. It's a bit rudimentary, but it stops all this sideways movement. So now I can lean sticks all the way up this side. It's only going to be a very basic shelter. So the idea is that I'll be able to just about sit under it. The sticks will come down this side, and lengthwise it's perfectly a little bit longer than the length of my body. So there's a big tree behind my head here. Now I've just got so much deadfall around here, I need to just collect lots and lots of sticks. I don't have a saw, so I can't exactly cut these sticks to length. I'm just snapping them where I can. And with the thicker ones, what you can do is you can use 2 trees as a vise like this. Bend it round and just snap it that way. Oh, it's warm. This is as far as I've got already. Like I say, really rudimentary shelter, very basic. Sticks, loads of sticks, trying to fill in the gaps, they're all dead. And then just some moss to try and block out that light. But as you can see, I've got a fair amount to go. Hopefully it doesn't rain tonight and it won't matter, but that's the aim of the game with the shelter. But I'm really needing some water. I've got to walk to the lake, which is half a mile away, or almost half a mile away. And I've got to allow half an hour for the water to purify. So let's take the bottle and go to the lake. Ah, it's hot. Back on a forestry track, taking my hat off because it's so warm. And it's making me sweat more. You see all those white flowers all along here in this glade? That's one of the most toxic plants in the UK. In the top 3 most toxic plants. That's what it looks like. And the leaves, actually I've got to be careful touching it, I don't really want to touch it. But there's the leaves, they kind of look like flat leaf parsley. This is hemlock water dropwort. If you eat the root of that, which looks like wild parsnip, it can kill you in a matter of hours. In fact, it has been recorded that that is the plant that was used to kill Socrates. And they said that he died with a wry smile because it makes you froth at the mouth and seize up and have fits. And so he died like that, basically. Not nice, not a nice way to go. According to the map, the lake is just off this track here. I'm not far from it, it's somewhere in there. Oh, I think I see it. I'm going to walk around a little bit. It's quite hard to get to the water from here. And it looks a bit muddy. I don't want tons of sediment in this bottle, so I don't have a filter as such. I could use my sock, maybe. But if I could just find a clearer spot, that might be easier. See the sediment just there on this lake. Pretty lake though. So it looks like the prevailing winds are coming down here and they're blowing all the sediment into this section here. I can see like an oily film on top of the water. That would not be ideal where I don't have a filter. Yes, I can purify it, but I don't have a filter. So I'll be getting loads of gunk from the sediment. So I think I need to head up there a little bit more. A little bit further up the lake, and then it's out of the way of the prevailing wind so all the gunk doesn't get washed down this way. Whoa. Tablets are tiny. Tiny little tablets. In it goes. Bubbling away. Now we leave it for half an hour. What are we? 3 o'clock. This lake is beautiful. While that's purifying, I'm going to fly the drone round because it's really, really pretty here. It's just asking for some drone shots. And Em, my wife, actually packed the drone, which is cool. And annoyingly, my drone batteries are run out because I haven't charged them from last time. My wife Em wasn't to know. So, luckily I've got the power bank. I'm just going to charge these up. Tastes, as it always does when it's chemically treated, it tastes like chemicals. So I'm back here at the shelter, and you can see what I've started to do is I'm trying to collect resources from as close to where I got the box from as possible. It would have been better, in hindsight, to build the shelter nearer the water source, the lake. But there was less resources there around me, whereas here there's just tons everywhere. So I've put as many sticks down as I can, wedged together as closely as possible. And then now I'm trying to just collect moss from the nearby area, right near the shelter, so I don't have to exert too much energy, because I am quite hungry. I can do 24 hours with no food. I've done it before back at home, that's fine. But when you're burning energy like I am now, you feel the hunger quite a bit, and you start to get a bit more lethargic. Obviously, I do have my gingerbread men, and they are keeping me going. But there's not many calories in them. I'm definitely on a calorie deficit at the moment. Some of this moss is coming off really well, like a big tile. This is mostly found at the moment in this dense woodland up against the base of the pine trees. It's an old plantation. There's thousands and thousands of Scots pine trees here, and the moss tends to grow at the base of them. And because it's so dry at the moment, it's just coming off in these big slabs, which is like a tile, which is ideal. Some of it breaks up, but if it rained tonight, that will absorb. It's so dry, that will absorb like 80% of the rain before it ever starts to drip through. So it's a really handy resource. Here we go. I've almost finished it. I've still got to moss this section here. But to be honest, I'm really thirsty. I've done my litre of water. I need to go back to the lake. The sun, my drone's charged and the sun is about to set. It's 9 o'clock. It's going to set in about 20 minutes. I'd really like to get the drone up and try and get some shots, to be honest. But this is looking really quite cosy now. I'll sweep all those sticks out and the pointy bits, and then that's bed for the night. This is my favourite style of shelter because really I don't even need this section here. This is just called a lean-to shelter. It's just a stick leaning up there with loads of other sticks and moss or whatever as a thatching material there. The reason I like it so much is it's probably the fastest natural shelter that you can build. It's certainly the fastest I can build. It doesn't take long at all. If anything, it takes, if you did it without the filming and moving to get water and everything like that, you could probably do something like this half an hour, 40 minutes, especially with this lot behind me, all these resources over here like this. It's all dependent on how far your resources are to where you're going to build your camp. Go get some water because I'm sweating and I definitely need another litre for the night, and I'm probably going to need another litre tomorrow. Back on the trail. You can probably see by the light on my face that the sun is setting. I hope I've not missed the sunset. But the sky is beautiful. So I do love those gingerbread biscuits, but there's not really loads of them, and I think I might need to supplement some of them for some wild edibles. This is just bramble leaves. They're just coming into flower now. That's going to be the blackberry. But these little young shoots, these young leaves, are actually really tasty. They're really good for you as well. So before they get all thorny, I'm going to have a little nibble on some of these. Just heard a deer. Where are you? There it goes, there it goes. Young one. The water is so clear here in this section. It's clearer than what it was before. This is beautiful though. There's fish rising in this lake. Wish Em packed me a fishing rod. That's pretty clear. Sun has set. It's now 9:30, which means about half an hour of light left before it's dark, although I don't think it's going to get properly dark for a few hours because this sky, there's no clouds whatsoever. This lake is really, really peaceful. But I've got some work, a little bit of work to do back at the camp, and some food to eat, some gingerbread men, and then we'll hunker down for the night, I think. I can barely see the shelter. Update for you folks, I've just cleared out all the debris from inside the shelter. You can see through this, there's not really much light coming through at all, but I'm not going to add anything more to it now. I think this is going to be it for the night, to be honest. I'm going to use my jumper as a pillow. It's so warm tonight, 12 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to wrap this survival blanket literally around my body. I'm just going to have a sip of water. Definitely going to have to get another water tomorrow. It'd be rude not to have a little midnight snack. Not midnight, but a little snack on these. I've not got many left. I don't think I'm going to get a very good night's sleep at all anyway, so I think it's like 10 to 10. Cool challenge though, this is fun. This is quite uncomfortable at the moment. I would have, if I'd had time, put moss down to lay on, but I just didn't have the time. And I didn't want to exert too much energy because I don't have food. Well, I don't have decent calorie food. But thanks Em for thinking of this cool challenge. No idea what the folks on YouTube are going to think about this, but we will see. This is me for the night. Anything happens, I'll let you know. But for now, I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. I had to put my hat on my head, on my face last night, because the sun just came through the... I forgot in summer how early it comes up. Came through the trees and it was getting in my eyes. So I put my hat on my head, on my face. Bugs have started to get me. My hip bone is killing. Ugh. Not the most comfortable night. Oh dear. Pleased with this shelter though, and it didn't rain, which is a good thing. To go to the lake this morning, and then hopefully I'll get a text from Em to pick me up, and I'm starving. I don't know how many little gingerbread men I've got left, but I'm hungry. I'm back. We've not got many left.
Please don't do it. Don't eat me, please. No. No.
I have energy. Foxgloves are out there. Such a beautiful wild woodland plant these, but contains a digitoxin which can give you heart failure if you ingest them. Pretty cool plant though, really pretty. Off back to the lake, as I have done for the third time now? Third time or fourth time? Third time I think. 3 litres of water, easily enough, but it is 28 degrees again today, so I need that. I need that water more than I normally do. That's it, the last litre of water. This lake's so pretty. Gonna have a bit more water here. I think I'm gonna head back to camp, finish off the gingerbread biscuits, break down the shelter, and then hopefully by then Em's text me to pick me up. Whew, it's gonna be a hot one today. It's gonna be nearly 30 degrees apparently today. That's not comfortable at all, folks. It was good last night. It's not bad shelter at all. As you can see, very little light coming through. There's a little light patch over there. Other than the light coming from the main part of the woodland, there's no other light patches. That is a cosy little shelter. I ended up covering this bit with moss and that bit with moss, obviously. But I would have been fine without it now that it didn't rain. I got the text from Em. She's going to be picking me up in an hour, so I'm going to dismantle the shelter and head on out of here. Leave no trace. Trying to get one of these back into there is nigh on impossible. So I'm just going to shove it into the black box for now. There we go. Right, everything's packed up in the black box. Time to hike back and try and find Em to pick me up. See a cyclist? I'm on the road. I see a car, people. She's there. She hasn't left me stranded. Oh, good fun. I'm so hungry. I bet she hasn't got any food. Hello.
Hello.
I'm hungry. Did you bring any food?
No.
I did make it. That was a fun challenge.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Well, the sleep isn't. Not very comfortable.
No, you must be boiling.
I'm really hot, yeah.
It's roasting.
Ah, what next then? What's the next challenge?
Did you want another?
I think that was quite fun. What did you think, folks? Did you enjoy that?
We can do another one.
Something a little bit different. It was only, to be fair, shelter-wise, I built quite a good shelter. I was quite pleased with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my pride and joy. I had to drag those gingerbread biscuits out though. But other than that, the annoying thing was having to collect the water at the lake each time. I should have done a shelter nearer the lake. because
those tablets were okay though, weren't
the tablets were fine. Yeah, it tastes
they
pretty,
were the right ones.
Yeah, it just tastes a bit chlorine-y, like chemically, but it's just more, I had to keep walking like a quarter of a mile to the lake to then back to shelter. So in hindsight, I would have built the shelter nearer the lake. But I was saying to the folks that the resources, there was not as many sticks and resources near the lake. So either way, it's pretty.
Okay.
But
so you want to be near a lake next time?
Near a lake, I don't know. Next time would be cool to do like maybe the sea or something like that. Yeah, or near a lake or sea or something. Mm-hmm. I think it would be cool to. I was really hungry, so I think it would be cool to like. I foraged a bit of leaves and things, but to actually hunt or fish or something for food would be cool.
Okay.
I will leave it to you. And you guys, put some suggestions in the comments. Cheers for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you feel like you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.